21 famous models who were found in the strangest of places, or most random places. Opportunity knocks on your door when you least expect it. Here are 21 situations when top models were discovered in unusual and unexpected methods. 1. Kate Moss was discovered while waiting for a flight with her father at an airport. Sarah Doukas, the founder of Storm Management, and her brother, Simon Chambers, were at Kennedy Airport in 1988 when Kate, who was 14 at the time, caught their attention. Kate and her father had been waiting 3 days for a ticket back to London, and they were seated next to Sarah and Simon on the same flight. They approached Kate right away and offered her a seat on their modeling roster. 2. Cindy Crawford was spotted during a high school football game by a local photographer who plucked her out of a crowd. Cindy was seen in the crowd during the game by a local photographer who asked if she would do a picture with him for Northern Illinois University's Co-Ed of the Week. 3. Tyson Beckford was apprehended while loitering in a city park. Tyson was pursuing a career as an actor when he was contacted at Washington Square Park by Eric Lauren, who was working at The Source magazine, to model for them. He told DJ Vlad in 2021, and his modeling career quickly took off after doing a photo shoot for the magazine. 4. Gisele Bündchen, who had never seen a fashion magazine before, was discovered while eating McDonald's at the mall. Gisele was found by modeling scouts at a mall in São Paulo, Brazil, at the age of 14 while on a trip with 50 other girls from her village. 5. Naomi Campbell was discovered in London while out shopping. Naomi was approached by modeling agent Beth Bolt while shopping with friends in Covent Garden. 6. On the street, photographer Peter Beard approached Iman and offered her $8,000 to take her portrait. Iman was juggling 2 part-time jobs and her studies at the University of Nairobi when Peter approached her on the street and asked if she'd ever been photographed for a magazine. 7. While horseback riding, Christy Turlington was discovered. At City Meals on Wheels, Christy Turlington poses. Christy was horseback riding with her sister at the age of 14 when a local photographer noticed her, according to Harper's Bazaar in a 2020 interview with the supermodel. 8. Paloma Elsesser was discovered on the social media platform Instagram. Paloma began her start as a model in 2015, when she was discovered by makeup artist Pat McGrath through her Instagram account, according to a GQ interview from 2020. She subsequently modeled for Vogue and ID and appeared in runway shows for Alexander McQueen and Fendi, among others. 9. Lu Wen began her modeling career by entering a contest on the spur of the moment because her parents thought it would help her posture. In a 2017 Forbes interview, Lu said that she entered a modeling contest at her parents' suggestion in order to improve her posture. She won the competition and went on to become the first East Asian model hired by Victoria's Secret, as well as the first Asian model to be named on Forbes' list of the highest paid supermodels. 10. While working in a surf shop, Chrissy Teigen was noticed. Chrissy was 18 years old when she was found working at a surf shop in Huntington Beach. She told the Daily Beast in 2017 that modeling was her passion until anything happened. 11. Christy Brinkley was apprehended while looking for her pet. Christy was living in Paris and working as an artist when her puppy became ill. She had to telephone the veterinarian from a nearby office, where she was offered a modeling job at random, which launched her career. 12. Claudia Schiffer was discovered in Germany in a disco. Claudia was discovered by a modeling agent at a disco in Dusseldorf, Germany, when she was 17 years old, according to Deutsche Welle. She wanted to be a lawyer at the moment, but when her modeling career took off, she changed her mind. 13. Tyra Banks was urged by a classmate to try modeling, and she pursued it and was signed by an agency. Tyra told Howard Stern in 2011 that, "A girl came up to me on the first day of school and said, 'You look like a model,' and I was like, 'What?' She was the first person to ever tell me that." Tyra was 13 at the time, and she didn't start modeling until 2 years later, when she was signed by LA Models. Models. 14. At an Irish dance competition, Coco Rocha was found. Coco was engrossed in the world of Irish dancing when she was contacted at a competition by a man who inquired whether she had ever considered modeling. She was a young woman. 15. While walking around the mall, Ashley Graham was stopped. Ashley was strolling through the mall with her father when a scout spotted her modeling potential. She took up the offer, worked steadily throughout high school, and then relocated to New York at the age of 18 to pursue her dream of becoming a full-time model. 16. Taylor Hill was discovered near her house in Colorado at a horse ranch. A photographer approached Taylor and her mother at a horse ranch in Granby, Colorado, and asked whether she had ever considered modeling. Taylor chose to start modeling after discussing with her parents. She then took her first photo shoot just before her 15th birthday, and spent a week touring several agencies. 17. A modeling agent noticed Alec Weck at a street market. Alec told CNN that the agent approached her at a street festival when she was with a friend, snapped a Polaroid photo of her, and pushed her to model. "I was just a little kid, and one day after school, this was after my family escaped South Sudan and relocated to London, a scout asked me if I wanted to model." Alec continued on her IMG Models Facebook. "I gave her my phone on the spur of the moment, and she called." One of Alec's first assignments after this was a cameo role in Tina Turner's music video for Golden Eye. 18. Sofa Vergara's modeling and television career began when she was found on a Colombian beach. Hola. Sofa was 17 years old when a photographer approached her on a Colombian beach and suggested she try modeling. She had intended to become a dentist at the time, but she dropped out to pursue a career in modeling and acting. 19. Jeremy Meeks began modeling after his mugshot went viral. After his incarceration in 2014, Jeremy's mugshot became well-known. After serving more than 2 years in prison, he was granted a modeling contract and made his runway debut at New York Fashion Week in 2017. 20. Selena Forrest was discovered while being stopped by security at a beach. In a 2016 interview with ID, Selena recounts being asked by a scout if she'd ever considered modeling while dealing with security at a beach. 21. Twiggy was also identified thanks to a headshot taken to be displayed in a salon when she had her hair cut. Twiggy, a budding model at the time, was photographed by Barry Latigan after getting a haircut in 1966. According to Twiggy's biography episode, these photos were meant to hang on the walls of the salon where she had gone. Instead, a journalist saw the images in the salon and approached Twiggy, asking if she could interview her and write a piece about her. As a result, she became a household name and one of the most well-known models of the